Hello, welcome back to my living. How you living? How you doing? I want to give you guys a little update on the Fairphone. This down here is a Shungite stone slab. I'll leave a link to where I got it from down below off of Etsy. Etsy has been my place of just shopping because you can do conscious consuming on Etsy. You can buy from local people who have done stuff themselves, and I just feel like I'm not supporting the corporation BS, mass consumerism, brainwashing, metabolism stuff. I just received a mail about taking a survey, and I thought it would be perfect to do it in front of the camera for those who have been asking questions about the Fairphone, who are interested. This is a video I would have appreciated myself before getting the Fairphone. So I'll leave as much details as I remember and as I can find and what I feel will be relevant and useful down in the description box below. Now, let's go. By the way, I hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for subscribing, being here. You are appreciated. Lego. How likely would you be to recommend the Fairphone to a friend, relative, or colleague? That's a good question right there. I like when you put it right there. So I would recommend the Fairphone to someone who wants to make a change in their lifestyle. If you want to just take a break, I would say get another phone, a cheaper phone like the Alcatel. I got it for 17 or 14 euros. Get something that's cheaper that you can use on and off. And if you need a good camera, if you need a machine that is doing what your current modern phone is doing, then I would not recommend getting this. If you want to tone down your online streaming time, your gaming time, your Instagram, Facebook, all of that time, then I would recommend getting this phone because of the way the battery is, it doesn't allow you to use it the way you would another smartphone. And that's a part of that I like about it, even though sometimes it's inconvenient, especially because I'm doing social media work. But it's nice the way it is. Like I'm happy with this purchase. I'm being critical because I want the phone and the people who are making it to make it as good as it can be, right? And I want to keep it real because that's what we gotta do, you know? That's what we gotta do. Truth will set you free, but first it might piss you off. So, hey, take survey. How you came to know Fairphone. How did you first hear about Fairphone? Searching around, a web search, yes. Did you look for information about the product and Fairphone's mission before buying? Yes. Not that much though. I was watching a little bit here and there, got a little bit information. Like they focus on sustainability, making sure that people are aware that a lot of the minerals and the resources that have been used in a lot of Fairphones come from child work in like Congo for minerals, bauxite I believe it is. And if you look at the mines, it does not look safe. It does not look good for a child to be working there. Plus the work that they're doing, are they even able to sustain themselves? And they shouldn't even have to worry about that as children. Is making me sad just thinking about it. So these are responsibilities that we have to take. These are things that we have the power over, and we can choose to make a difference in the world, you know? And I'm not saying that everyone should go and get a Fairphone today. I'm just talking about being conscious of how you're choosing to spend your money. What is that money going towards? What is that? They say money is power, so what are you using that power for? What resources did you use to learn more about our product mission? YouTube honestly is heaven on earth. I love YouTube so much. By the way, did I say that Shungite blocks against radiations? You can do research. They have there's a couple videos on YouTube where they have like a voltage testometer where you can see the difference in radiations from the phone or the computer or whatever kind of electronical application, and you can see how much radiation is being transmitted without the Shungite in between and with the Shungite stone in between. So yeah, that's what that is. So I can say overall my experience with this phone has been different. Okay, it has been different than other smartphones. I haven't been able to use this phone the way I was using my iPhone 5. The iPhone 5 would run more smoothly. I'm gonna keep it real. 5S is the last smartphone I had. With this, sometimes when I run, for example, some games, this part gets really hot to the point where I have to put the phone down after maybe 15, 20, half an hour. Sometimes I would push it. It wasn't the best idea. Sometimes it would glitch. The phone would start glitching if I pushed the time where I was on an application that used a lot of power. I love that you're able to, what's it called? Remove the different parts and like change out the battery, change out the camera. You can change anything basically with this, fix it yourself. I love that. I just would have loved the battery and the cameras to be updated. The camera quality is not to the point where I feel like I can take pictures and it will be nice. When I take a picture, I feel like I have to hold the phone really still for it to not become blurry. Also, the battery life isn't great. Sometimes I feel like I'm not gonna have enough battery when I go outside. Like if it's under 50%, I don't feel good about it because I could bring a charger, but it takes so long. It takes so long to charge. So it's like, is it worth it bringing a charger? I mean, you could, and just if you have to make one phone call at least, you get one in there, but yeah, that's something that I haven't loved about it. What I do love about it is when you charge it, you can see like the mechanics of the phone. I think that's really cool. So you can familiarize yourself with the insides before you actually need to fix it. I think that's a cool touch. I love the background picture that I have. See if you can see. I don't know if you can see the hand there. It's a random thing, but it's something that I do like about it. I actually have some notes, so let me see if I can find them. No, I closed the survey. Bruh. Okay, let's go. I have different notifications. Let's see. Up here, they come up here, and like this place gets filled up. And I'm the type of person that I like to keep it as clean as possible up here. So sometimes I don't, I came up again. Yes, the survey. So sometimes I don't like seeing up there. It feels messy to me. So I don't know if there's a setting in the phone for me to actually remove that, if I can choose to and customize it. There are a couple of customizable options with this that I have liked, but I haven't really gone in on it. So that's something. Also, getting notifications, the way they come down, I just don't feel sometimes like it's clean. Sometimes it feels messy to me. But that could just be because I have been away from smartphones for like over a year, and before that as well I was playing in between my Alcatel phone and a smartphone. So again, that could be that I'm just not used to the pling pling sounds and that, because with this you just text and phone calls and that's it. Sometimes I actually have been missing the Alcatel. The only thing that I love about this, or that hasn't had me change it, is texting. So much easier. I love it than on the Alcatel. Like my thumbs would literally, I would feel like I was exercising my thumbs sometimes on the Alcatel. And also with music, you can play music. The sound isn't great, and the speaker is behind here. There's the speaker, and the placement of it isn't the best, because sometimes when I'm holding it like this, I have to like be conscious of how I'm holding it. It isn't very like for the speaker. I think they've placed it there out of functionality and for you to be able to again fix your own phone, because that's the main focus with this phone, is to be more consumer friendly, for you to be able to actually fix your own phone, save money, save resources, save the planet, love on the planet, love on yourself. That when I set an alarm, you can see, like if you put it for 9 o'clock, it'll say how many hours it is until 9 o'clock. That's a feature that I really enjoy. So why did you decide to make the switch to Fairphone? Because I care about the environment, because I want an open device. I don't understand. Oh yeah, to open. Okay, yeah, to be open and fix it. Is that it? Because I love modularity. Gonna be honest, not sure what that means. I think that means that you can take it apart. Because I care about people, of course. Because I had Fairphone 1. I did not have a Fairphone 1. When you decided to buy the Fairphone 2, how important were the following factors? Modularity, repairability, parts easy to replace and fix, and removable battery. It was definitely fairly important. Dual SIM. So you can have 2 SIM cards in this phone. For now, it's not important, but for the future, like when I have a business phone, that would be something that was good. However, I don't know how it would run on this machine, if I would want to use this machine for business, because if it's gonna glitch, if I'm like handling emails and stuff, I don't know if I would want it on this phone. I'm not sure, honestly. So dual SIM, I'm gonna put slightly important. Use of conflict-free minerals, very important for sure. Also, I think like 60 or 50% of the materials on this phone have been recycled. Option for Fairphone open, and I love when I'm like in the bus or going outside and I open it up and you can tell that people look at it and maybe they're questioning, maybe they'll go home and research Fairphone, and even if they don't buy it, just seeing the phone and doing research and learning that there's an option out there, maybe it's like, oh, I haven't thought about what is my phone made of, who is making it, who is like, what are the consequences of me having this smartphone, how is it affecting the world, the globe. Focus on reuse, recycling, and reducing e-waste, very important. Efforts to improve working conditions in mines and factories, very important for sure. About your previous phone, was your previous phone able to download and install? No. Third-party applications like Facebook. What did you do with your old phone? I keep it as a backup. I still have it. Yes. Your satisfaction with Fairphone 2 so far. Setup first day of use. Good. Put it right in the middle. Everyday use. Good. Value for money. Good. Very good. Good. I'll put good because I'll put fair. Let's show you. I'll put fair because I got the phone on sale, and then delivered it the day after, some crazy stuff like that. I had to pay like 1,000 something for shipping though, so I think that's why I got a Norway discount, because there was a specific like Norway location discount. Value for money, I'll put good. Overall satisfaction, good. I'm just like in the middle with this. Anything you would like us to know about your experience with Fairphone? I'm just gonna write, check out my review on my YouTube channel, because that's gonna save us all a lot of time, you know? Yeah, and this sound right here, do you hear that? This sound right here, you have to turn off the sound of your media before you can turn it off, unless there's an option in the settings that I haven't checked yet. But this has been like, I usually just turn off the sound, the media sound, and then don't need this clicking. And you can't, as you turn down the sound of the media, it doesn't lower the sound of the typing, which has been a little bit annoying. What I do like is when you press the volume button, you get options like this. You can press down. I don't know if this is with other phones. I didn't have this with iPhone. And then you have your alarm sound, your media sound, and your ringing sound, and you can choose to lower them independently. That's something I really like. Check out my review on YouTube. Gotta do some self promo, because if you're not gonna be your fan, who will? You know what I mean? Smiley face. Yes. How was the purchase experience? It was very good. Actually, it was excellent. How likely would you be to recommend the Fairphone to a friend, relative, or colleague? Not likely at all is 0. And then extremely likely is 10. I'm gonna put it on 7, because 7 is a nice number. And it resonates. Tell us a little bit about you. How old are you? 18 to 25. Yes, I am 22. I will be 23 in May. Yes. My birthday was on the same day as 69. Why? What country do you live in? Norvège. For now, Norway. Want us to get in touch with you? Not really. Any more than you already have. We want to keep improving your experience with Fairphone. Select whether you would like any further help from a member of customer support team or to take part in one of our testing sessions. But this is very good because there was a time where I wasn't able to send texts or calls, and then at that time I would have really appreciated to be able to communicate with someone in customer service. So it's a very good feature, even though it's not relevant for me right now where I am in my life and with my experience with this phone. The reason why I wasn't able to text and call was because I had not filled up my money, the value. I had this like chip where I put money inside the phone instead of like the subscription thing that most people have nowadays. Last year, I think I spent like 400 kroners or something on my phone bills, which was incredible. So I feel like I'm going to be changing over soon, but for now it has been working for me. I like it the way it is. I don't need anything else, but further surveys is okay because it's a win-win. Please provide us with your email. Submit. We're done, son. Thank you for filling the survey. Your input is valuable for us to keep improving. Yes. Power to the people. And sometimes too, when I'm on something that takes a lot of power, and I think if I have some other apps open, the whole thing would just close down. So that has been a little bit frustrating, but it didn't happen now with this survey. And I did have a chat thing open from Facebook. Let's see. I don't know if you can see that. And some Instagram coming in as well, and everything runs smoothly. So maybe that's an update that they've done. The phone also keeps automatically updating itself, which is really nice. And yeah, overall, my experience with this phone has been positive. I'm happy I have it. And yeah, I hope this video has been helpful for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, loving, living, all of that. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Until then, stay jamming. Anything else you would like us to do, improve your experience? Response to this on my YouTube. Change the time, change it.